Welcome to Sapphire 1 rosters on the Sapphire Web Pack. Within the Sapphire Web Pack, I've logged into the browser version and I've entered my user ID and password. By clicking the login, I'm presented with three icons, one being a query, data entry and log out. If I click on my data entry, I'm presented with the roster shift and leave request. In this particular case, for today's video, we're only looking at the roster shift. By clicking on the roster shift, it brings up a particular roster shift. Now, today is the 12th of April, and I can go forward and look at next week, and we come back here. Now, you'll notice that I haven't actually logged on for today yet. So it's now past 11 a.m., so I can actually go and log on, and I can say start shift. Now, if I wasn't sure where that was, I can click on that icon, and it'll open us that up in Google Maps, so I can go and find that particular location. As part of the location coordinates, within the location, I've got the ability to set some coordinates around that location. So when I'm logging in, for example, I can set that I can only log in to that particular shift in that location within, for example, 50 meters. And then I can also set a time. So if I'm meant to start the shift at 8:30, I can say that I can log on as early as 8:25. So 5 minutes before the shift starts, I'll be able to log on. But if I try and log on at 8 a.m., it simply won't allow me to log on yet. So once I'm physically there, I'm within 50 meters of that particular coordination area, I can log on, and as long as I'm within the 8:25 and 8:30, I'll be able to log in. Obviously, I can log on after 8:30. It's going to record the fact that I'm late. I can then go and look at next week, and I can go and see that I've already been allocated 3 shifts. So I've got a shift here for Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. I see that Tuesday's available, so what I can do is here, I can go and select that, and I can apply for that shift. By applying for that shift, I can go and apply for that shift, and it'll send my manager an application letting them know that I've applied for that shift. And then in due course, if it gets approved, it'll come back and I'll be able to see that on my shift. Now, Thursday next week, I've actually got a Parent-Teacher Association meeting on. So I can click on here and I can say can't work. And I can say I've got a PTA meeting on, and I can mark that as PTA, and then it'll simply mark that in magenta now and say that I'm not available to work that particular day, but I can certainly work the Monday, the Wednesday, and possibly now I've put down for the Tuesday. So that's an introduction to the Sapphire 1 roster on the Sapphire Web Pack. Thank you for taking the time.